that time. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you tonight, and I'm looking forward to this trade. We're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. Two of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got McDaniels, Kelly Oubre out there with Thompson. Then it's Jalen Williams. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. It's good.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Dunn kicks to Doncic. Charlotte moving the ball around. The 11-footer, and that one's good. Wagner.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Wembanyama, a screen. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. Back to Thompson. Wembanyama outside. 4 on the clock. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
McDaniels passes to Wembanyama. Clock up 2 there. Wembanyama's got his second basket of the night.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Now, here's Doncic. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Right wing for the 3. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Thompson passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Wembanyama has gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And the Hornets playoff drought continuing. Greg, their last postseason appearance, 2016.
Yeah, the rebuild grinds on, and last season their worst record in over a decade. They're hoping these new additions can help.
Now here's Thompson after Luka Doncic's miss. Here's Wagner. He just could not put it together in that loss to Atlanta. Here's Doncic. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
There is no stopping that. Wembanyama with the forceful finish.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Hornets. They trail by 6. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Nice shot by McAdoo.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about Jalen Williams and what he wanted to see from his team defensively against him. He told me we just have to be aware of where he is at all times. The second you lose sight of him, that's when he'll torch you. We all got to be on the same page. It seems like Williams will be a central focus for them tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Williams following the bucket by the Hornets. McDaniels left side. Misses the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Wagner outside. Pass to Doncic. Back to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. That puts them in the lead. Wagner's got 5 now.
We usually see a lot of 6'10 guys shooting threes. Easily a big part of Wagner's repertoire.
Wembanyama, a screen on Doncic. The drive by Thompson, and it's sent back by McAdoo. Oubre pulls it in.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
And there's the foul. It's on Coulibaly. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Henderson's checked in for Charlotte. Anthony Black's checked in for the 76ers. Hornets on defense now. Wembanyama, a screen on Dunn. Outside for Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. 10 points for him.
That one right up against the shot clock, but Victor says, I got you.
Pass to McAdoo. Over Wembanyama. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Williams finds Thompson. Back to Williams. Wembanyama sets a screen for Williams. The tray. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Williams.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
McAdoo misses.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
Thompson in the corner. Driving it. Oh, man!
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Doncic against Thompson. Doncic right side. Good D by Thompson. The 76ers leading by 4. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber. We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now here's Henderson. Still yet to score. Pass to Wagner. Here's McAdoo. Lets it go with a 3. And it's Wagner missing. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's a 3-point game. Williams attacking. Calmly draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Scoot Henderson.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Mark Williams comes in for Dunn. And it's Johnson in for Doncic. And then for Philadelphia. All reads checked in for Jalen Williams. Batum comes in for McDaniels. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Amen Thompson. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Shot clock at 6. Wagner from long range.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
Wembanyama, a screen on Henderson. Rebound by Williams.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard. Ooh, how about the powerful move there on that slam from McAdoo? Not many are better than him at getting the job done on the interior. He'll always find a way to finish at the rim when he gets a chance.
Wembanyama down low. He's guarded by Williams. Here's McAdoo. He's got 6. Over Reed. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Hornets making a change here. Robinson's checked in. Wood, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Reed, a screen on Henderson to the wing right side. Reed down low. Henderson defending. Reed misses. The Hornets trail. Pass to Henderson. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Henderson. Wagner's got 9.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Here's Black. Got it off in time. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is under review.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why?
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
Yeah,
And so it's Franz Wagner making highlights for the Hornets. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Wembanyama. Oubre out there with McDaniels. Then there's Black. And it's Thompson in at the 1.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Henderson passes to Williams. And the slam by Williams.
That's great use of the bounce pass in that situation to make sure the ball got there.
And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Black, no good. Charlotte shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Wagner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Guys, the post-production has been off the charts. I just like the strategy because it'll open up more offense later on.
Well, that's true, and they've also been going right at the rim, which I love. Attack, attack, attack.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Spins. Here's Henderson. Kicks it out to Wagner. And the Hornets miss again.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Thompson looking for an opening. Wembanyama, a screen on Henderson. Pass to Wembanyama. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Hornets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And that one's good. Faulkner.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
McAdoo is checked in for Cameron Johnson. The 76ers also with a sub. Williams is checked in for Black. Thompson outside. Back to Williams. The screen from Thompson. Williams against Henderson. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Another miss by Philadelphia. Hornets leading by 4. Stolen by Thompson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. And that time, also a missed shot.
Great job on the closeout and taking away space against a good shooter.
Thompson against Henderson. Here's Koulibaly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. You know, Jim, when you look at Bilal Koulibaly, outstanding length for a wing.
Yeah, 6'8" with the reach of Stretch Armstrong. The tools are all there. And at his young age, there is plenty of time to develop his offensive skills.
And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams. Wagner passes to Mann, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Charlotte making a switch here. Doncic is checked in. McDaniels outside. Trying to end the drought. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's McAdoo. Takes it off the glass. McAdoo's got 12 points in the game.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Williams dishes to Thompson. The kick out to Williams. No good with the triple. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Hornets. Matisse Thybulle checked in for the 76ers. Black comes in for Oubre. Charlotte moving it around. Pass to Doncic. Launches it. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. By the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
Here's Williams, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams has got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, nice possession there. J-Dub gets the ball around the rim, and he knows how to finish.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The 76ers trail by 8. Picked by Williams. The 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. McAdoo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Here's Wembanyama, and it's denied. Inside. Here's Black. He's defended by Coulibaly. And there's the call on Mark Williams. That's his first foul. And the 76ers making a change here. Woods checked in. Black with it. Still scoreless. And stolen by Coulibaly. Ooh, Doncic capping off the break. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Williams, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Charlotte leading by 8. Here's Doncic. Doncic right at the doorstep.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Thompson passes to Williams. 1:27 left in the first half. Misses in close.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
He's made 2 of his 3 attempted tonight. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Charlotte making some changes. Dunn comes in for Williams. And Wagner subbed in for Johnson. And the 76ers also making a change. Highsmith is checked in. The first one falls. So, GA Coach Charles Lee of the Hornets, spending a decade as an NBA assistant coach. He has really paid his dues.
Yeah, 4 years with the Hawks, 5 in Milwaukee, part of that title team. 1 in Boston as well, another title. So he's been a part of winning, now trying to translate that to Charlotte. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
The 76ers trail by 15. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Black. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Doncic passes to McAdoo. There's Wagner with the 3. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Thibault finds Wood. Back to Thibault. Just 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Here's Black, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Let's see the connected cam angle on that stunning play, brought to you by AT&T. Eight seconds left in the first half of the game. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Again, the Hornets score.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guy at the right time.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
While it's been a stampede in transition, they'll run it right down your throat if you let them.
I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while.
And looking ahead tonight. And that's all for us. Now.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
Dunn is out there with Franz Wagner. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Coulibaly. And it's McAdoo in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Charles Lee. Clock at 4. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists tonight. Doncic kicks to Dunn. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he's still a young player in this league, but Jalen Williams has an impressive resume already, winning a title with the Thunder as their second-best player.
Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Jim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
Here's Doncic. Got it. Good job in the low post. Doncic has got 12 in the game.
And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball. He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And that one's good. Wagner.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Outside for Wembanyama. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Wembanyama's got 25 points in the game. Wagner outside. Charlotte moving it around. Dunn finds Wagner. Doncic against Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. And now Philadelphia on the break. Wembanyama sets a screen for Williams from past the arc. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 5 assists tonight. Coulibaly with a screen on Thompson. And it's Doncic missing. The 76ers trail by 13. Wembanyama passes to Williams. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for Williams beyond the arc. Wembanyama, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field here in the third. Here's Doncic. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Wembanyama's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Wembanyama, a screen. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
And now, Allie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back to you.
Looking to set the standard. Allie, we thank you very much. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Here's Doncic. 12 points for him. Lets the three fly. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Pass to Coulibaly. Dunn kicks to Wagner. Off target from outside. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Hornets leading by 11. Pass to McAdoo. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. McAdoo's got 18 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
They get it again. Doncic outside. Six to shoot. Charlotte needs to get a shot. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. McDaniels a screen on Dunn. Now here's Williams. He's got 6, and Williams throws it down.
You're looking at a big wing here. Williams is 6'6", roughly 220 pounds, and he is tough to get off his driving line.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Coulibaly, and then for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for Williams. Batum comes in for McDaniels, and it's Anthony Black in for Thompson. To the inside, McAdoo, rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. The 76ers trail by 11. Now Black, he's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Wembanyama down low. He's against McAdoo. Hornets shooting a pretty brutal 29% since the break. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
At the line for one.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
As we canvass the league and look at the landscape, some tremendous young talent on the wing, Tim. Who might be the best wing player 5 years down the road, say?
Well, I'm looking at Anthony Edwards right now because of the skill, the athletic ability, and then the competitive desire. I think he wants to be great. You'd also look at guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, certainly. And then you've got a guy like Cade Cunningham in Detroit, who hasn't even started to scratch the surface.
Boy, you've made a great list of guys right there, for sure.
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Oubre against Henderson. Here's the screen. Henderson against Oubre. Shoots over Henderson, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Charlotte making some changes. Williams, he's checked in for McAdoo. And Johnson subbed in for Dunn. Hornets leading by 16. The three for Doncic. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Oubre, a screen on Doncic. Going.
Oh, that was amazing! Oh, my goodness!
And I got to say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim. Hands it from downtown. Doncic has got 15.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Black the pass to Wembanyama. Back to Black. Stolen by Henderson. Doncic looking it over. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Well, fortunately, as he searches for his scoring rhythm, they still have the lead for now.
Oubre, good.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Henderson passes to Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Here's Henderson. Charlotte no good that time either.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Jaden McDaniels is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Christian Wood. Then there's Anthony Black. And it's Thibault in at the shooting guard. Here's the three. The Hornets pull it in. Pass to Henderson. Here's McAdoo. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement. The most impressive thing about McAdoo is how diverse his game is. Attacking the rim, hitting jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to punish him.
Williams attacking. Plays it up and banks it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Black. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Down low, Williams with the steal. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Yeah, nice job that time by Williams, finding a way to get to the rim and finishing with a dunk.
Knocked away. Here's Black, and he drives in.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this one.
And they've made some big plays to get back in it. This game is a toss-up now.
Pass to McAdoo. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his third foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Wood. And Oubre is subbed in for Matisse Thybulle. Henderson outside. Five to shoot. Here's McAdoo. He's guarded by Williams. Labali, and he can't stop the run as he misses. Williams with the steal. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. It's Williams high post. He's against McAdoo. Wembanyama sets a screen for Williams. And then Williams slams it in.
Man, Jalen Williams auditioning for the dunk contest. That was nasty.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He said to his guys, this one is not over yet. You have worked hard for this lead, and we are not about to give it up now. Stay focused and keep hustling. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. It's that one through the hole, make them now 7 of 13 in this game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, it can be intimidating when you can't find any daylight, and that's been the case here. Disruptive defensively, blocking shots, altering shots, a real factor.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And some changes here for the Hornets. Dunn, he's checked in for McAdoo. Franz Wagner comes in for Johnson. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Scoot Henderson. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Thompson, he's checked in for Anthony Black. Out to Doncic. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. And the Hornets lead by 6.
And allowing this to go no further. He stops a 15-0 run by the Sixers.
And Thompson throws it down.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
And at the right time, they could have let this game get away from them, but they never stopped believing.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Thompson against Doncic. And Thompson throws it down.
And this offensive explosion has narrowed the gap.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Henderson's checked in. And here's Thompson. In the corner, it's Oubre. Thompson outside. Clock at 6. Luka Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 8 rebounds in this game. Wagner outside. Back to Doncic. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Turnovers weren't a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
McAdoo, he's checked in for the Hornets. Coulibaly comes in for Scoot Henderson. Pass to Coulibaly. Wagner kicks to Dunn. Charlotte moving the ball around. And it's Doncic missing. The 76ers trail by 4. Here's Williams. Wembanyama, a screen on Coulibaly. Outside for Wembanyama. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got 6 assists now in the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Doncic with it. McDaniels picks him up. On the wing, Doncic. Wembanyama with the block.
With his height and instincts, rim protection comes easy for Wembanyama.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Thompson with it. With the drive. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Doncic passes to Dunn. Out to the wing. Here's McAdoo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen. Williams looking over the floor. Wembanyama, a screen. And he recovers it.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Done with it. Williams picks him up. Knocks down the three.
This is exactly why they go to him in these spots. These guys believe in his ability to come through in the clutch.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Wembanyama, a screen on dime. Williams, and it's sent back by McAdoo. There's another block, and that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
Wembanyama, a screen on Wagner, and they call an illegal screen here.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Doncic. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. The 76ers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Thompson. Oh, what a finish.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
Thompson against Doncic. That doesn't go. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Oubre outside. Outside, Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Hornets trail. Now, here's Doncic. 50 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
That is world class.
What a huge shot at this point in the game.
Now Williams. Wembanyama, a screen. And Williams, here we go. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Oh, J-Dub, what an answer.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, there's no room for error here. They need to draw up something that they can execute quickly.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Just a tiny lead for them.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And this is important for Wembanyama's development, wanting to step up and be a leader.
Big free throws there, extending this to a 2-possession lead.
Here's McAdoo. Doncic buries the deep ball.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see him.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And that could seal it at the line. He looks totally composed the entire time.
And after fighting to get back into it, that was the chance there to tie it up.
And that is why they often call it a make-or-miss lead.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce.
So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Prayer hands. Yeah.
Praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Just the tone of my voice made you talk. Baby, we some playboys, no need to play coy. We some players, some real gamers. They were saying we UCLA lost to Malloy. Did that. Rumor has it we the wheelchair classics and jumped in the window of the coupe like Bo Dukes in the Dukes of Hazards. I'm like magic, I can shoot it or pass it. Became a legend cause everything I'm doing is rooted in passion. All my music classic. Everything I is plastic. Put up numbers, get baskets. Hit sacks, fifth real don't wear rabbits. That is beneath me. Can't even reach my knee. Be easy. Chill, shorty. Put VVs on the pinky. Speak freely. Chauffeur don't make me spill my like Pinky. Told you don't make me spill my prayer hands. Prayer hands.
Praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
Prayer hands.
Praise the Lord and keep the faith. So I pray, remembering the days of my youth.
This ain't a Jag, this a Aston Vantage. As for the jacket that I'm wearing, it's Chris Van Nash. Nice. We did the Montclair thing in the past. Back then, the rags get the Mutombo finger wag. It ain't spring, but I clean the glass with no wingman. This thing here, it ain't Jordan Brand, a swing man. With my pinky in the air. The length of an equal swing span. I'm never just winging it, I'm a thinking man. Me and Preem, we like the town car, we Lincoln fam. Frequent. Puerto Rican hair, my sneakers Lisa G a pair. Be aware this ain't even fair. These are millionaire hands, get paid handsome. What you expect? I'm a handsome man. Yup. I will answer your prayers. Facts. From your lips to Marciano's ears. Lord. Prayer hands.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they asked for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I mean, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take pass. Watch it do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This a revelation. How to get a gone. Need you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction. That's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I admit, man. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take pass. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them, and they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off and she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left but it's not enough. Few that'll really step but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself but it's not enough. Hey. Hey. My style. somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a boner pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they... I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of Lux, soon as I up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could bet it. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling. Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.